So in lesson 3, you're learning about how your learning styles and preferences, and this is the activity um, called learning style dominance. And yours is on the computer, but what you do first is you look at the 8 different learning styles and you write in your words how they learn. So somebody that's verbal linguistic learns by reading, writing, or speaking. Logical, mathematical, you're just putting it into your terms. Bodily kinesthetic learns best by moving, hands on. And so that you do this first column here first. Then what I do is I kind of look at it and it says dominance ranking. So number 1 is where you are the strongest. And I know that I do best when I'm learning by reading, making notes, rewriting notes, recording the teacher, things like that. So my dominant is actually going to be in verbal linguistic. Now, the next thing I would do is find your weakest. My weakest is actually naturalistic, because I'm not that into outdoors or whatever. And so then you can go from here and you can either decide what's your second strongest or your next weakest. For me, I think my next weakest would be bodily kinesthetic. So I would put a 7 right here. And then I would go through and I would decide my next. So I'm going to put these in my order. You'll put them in your order. So everybody's will be different. And so you'll rank them. Then you have to decide on a career, how this will affect my career. So if I want to be a nurse. Now you may not know what you want to be, but just choose a career. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to choose nurse. How will it affect my career if I can't learn by reading, writing, and speaking? Well, a nurse has to take notes from doctors. They have to explain to the patient whatever they need to have the patient do. So they have to take notes from the doctor. They have to listen to the doctor, be able to remember, explain things to the patient. Why would a nurse need to be able to do this? Why would a nurse need logical, mathematical? Why would a nurse need visual, spatial? Because when she looks at a patient and they something has changed with them in the last few minutes, obviously she needs to reassess what's going on with that patient. So you would just write how each career they use each one of these. Okay, so let's say that I'm not good at being verbal linguistic. How can I improve that? Well, rewriting notes is a way. Learning listening skills. And we all need improvement in every one of these areas. So like naturalistic is my weakest, so I know I need to improve in that. So maybe I try to learn more by doing experiments outside. Okay? Maybe I sign up for field trips, because the more you practice, the more you can do things. So that's how you fill this out, and you need to fill out every block, and then don't forget there's a back. Okay? And like I said, yours is on the computer, but this is how you do the lesson 3 careers and learning style dominance assignment.